Hey, what's going on, guys? Kalamazi here, and this is going to be our Mythic Guardian, the first one's kill from, I believe, last week, give or take, in Mythic Sanctum of Domination. Now, this is the actual gear set that I played. I did play Demonology, and I've acquired a little bit more gear since then, but I'm pretty sure this is the exact set that I wore. Actually, I had a different belt on. I had a heroic belt on of actually a lower. This is the Mythic Health Zod belt, but I had like a 239 one on. So I think we were around 243, give or take, when we killed it. We had rank 3, I believe, Blood Shard bonus on. We don't have an Holy Helm still, unfortunately, after months of farming it. I guess weeks, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, now Guardian, the first one, is a pretty easy fight this tier. It's drastically undertuned, and for the most part, if a raid makes it there in Mythic at this point, and nobody, even if like 2 people die, as long as you do the mechanics, the fight should die. It took us, I believe, 4 pulls to kill this boss. Now, the interesting thing here in this kill, you'll see me talk about it a bit, is that I actually haven't caught this on video before, and I'm going to be making a video next week talking about all the demonology bugs that are present in game right now. We actually had the Wilfred's legendary bug on, I think, our 4th tyrant. It was right after we charged the 3rd pylon with the circle effect. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Wilfred's bug is, it's essentially when you're in combat as Demonology and you're playing Wilfred's, the legendary that reduces your tyrant cast time, and you're setting up your tyrant in combat. I'm going to try and half replicate it here, but you know, we'll see how it goes. When you're casting your tyrant in combat, typically you start casting it or setting it up around like the 18, 20-ish second mark remaining on it. So you're casting your spells, you're casting your Grimoire Biofiend, you're casting your dogs, you're casting your imps. Let's say we cast Soul Rot, we go Grimoire Biofiend, we'll build the dogs here. Not the best opener, but we're making a case of it. So my timers are here. Let's say we cast our dogs here. We're going into our imps, give or take. Watch the timers here. So let's say we're casting imps, we're going hand. I go tyrant about now, give or take. But the bug is that when you cast your tyrant or start to, when you hit the tyrant cast, for example, it will incur a GCD on all your spells, but it won't start the tyrant cast. Like when my dogs and Biofiend and Grimoire, everything are at like 2 seconds remaining, which is what usually happens because you're playing Demonology. You're trying to get as many pets out as possible and then cast that tyrant for a huge decon value. It'll incur the GCD, but it won't start casting your tyrant. So you have to wait for it to come back around and then cast your tyrant. And then at that point, half your pets are gone. In my case, my dog expired. I think a set of imps expired, and I don't believe it was a Grimoire tyrant, but it was a Biofiend one. Nonetheless, it'll essentially look like this. You'll cast your tyrant, you'll get the GCD, but the cast bar won't be here. Then you have to cast it again, and your pets are all expired. It's unfortunate. It's just one of 8 bugs that are currently live on retail for Demonology. Pretty sad, but it is what it is. Regardless, outside of that, we played Wilfred's for this. The actual Soulbind, we're still playing Nia. There has been some speculation on Dreamweaver being a little better. It's sort of a toss-up because of it requires, you know, Demonology stationary gameplay with Field of Blossoms being down. I'm still playing Nia. We played Tyrant Soul, we played Carnivorous Stalkers, and we played Born of Blood. You do see a lot of people playing Burrs, which is a solid option here as well, because the fight's relatively stationary as far as the boss is concerned, and Burrs is pretty solid. Now, Carnivorous seems better for me in single target. The Fel Commando is better in 2+ targets because of, you know, Cleave from Felguard, Storm, Demonic Strength, whatever, what have you. Sorry, I'm still a little bit sick here, boys. But with that being said, that's basically it. This is, once again, the actual Soulbind thing we had here, what we played. Talent-wise, just normal build, Biofiend, Grimoire, full single target build here. And that's pretty much it. Any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I'll do my best to get back to you. Any wiki auras, profiles, or add-ons are all available to you for free on my Twitch. If you want to swing by, hang out, ask any questions anytime, feel free to do so. Enjoy the video. He turned and gave me a heart attack. Thought I pulled him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rogues and Age.
I should pack the second purging, I feel like.
And we're in. Bombs. Going to X next.
Man, my throat is like messed up.
Empty Frozen Dream coming up.
Head out. Watch me.
What are you gonna do?
I didn't say that in Discord mumble or whatever.
Next stage, you personally do.
We're in. Bombs go. Entrance. Yeah.
Paladin and Rogues coming up.
He's in the last in the next one. Yeah.
Oh, I got the bug.
Yeah,
It bugged
this
out.
fire
No
is probably
shot. It's the Wilfred's bug. I lost my dogs in that set.
Well,
We got the Wilfred's bug.
You like actually like you forgetting for the first one.
Call on the door.
It's alright. This is actually really good because if we kill it here, I need this to make a video on all the bugs we have with Demonology, and there's a lot of them, and I'm planning on making it soon, legitimately. And that's one of the most frustrating ones.
Okay, moving in.
Actually, we can res it as soon as this is over.
Bombs. What's your health? Oh, yeah, get Samtic. Just bombs out.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Next thing coming up, Samtic Sin A-Train.
I'm just going on this tyrant. It's a little scuffed, but I just want to get it off. Boss is gonna die here. Honestly, like, I'm actually really glad that Wilfred's bug happened there. Like, it sucks that it happened and it sucks we scuffed our tyrant. This is literally every single pull for me this tier. Every single one, something gets scuffed. Every single one, something happens. We lost dogs set there. We might have lost a set of imps. I don't know, but it's actually really good to see. Like, legitimately, I don't have a documented case of that happening, like on footage or whatever. So.
Yeah, we're killing the boss.
Yeah, it's fine. Boss is just dead.
Nice, boss is dead.
This fight
What the fuck is with this
could have
fight,
been
man?
so cool.
This fight is
Yeah, it would be
comfortable.
sick.
All right, boys, we need loot
A
here.
little more HP. So.
Need loot here.
Right.
I'll show what the Wilfred's bug is in a sec. So I got a bug with my legendary.
Yes.
Well, hold on. I'm on a little belt. You ready?
Can one of you get a trinket,
Okay,
please?
dude. But I'm not even gonna tell. It doesn't matter.
I
Doesn't even
tried.
matter.
What do you mean?